All right, I just woke up, had my coffee with me. Onyx is sitting right beside me, and after I take this sip of coffee, I'm ready to talk about how bad that fucking Eminem song is. That shit is bad for so many different reasons. We'll see how long I go. First of all, let's talk about the song and video itself before I talk about anything surrounding it. Reactions to it, what he says about our society. The whole premise of this new single, and I guess I should have known from the fucking cover, which is one of the worst covers of anything I've ever seen in my life. People were trying to say the Party Next Door cover was bad. I was just glad that Eminem could show us what a truly bad piece of cover work is. But that drops, and you're like, oh wow, that kind of tells me all I need to know. Like, it's probably going to be very outdated because the cover was outdated. The fonts, the graphics, it looked crazy. It looked like an insane clown posse cover. Straight out of the early 2000s. So you see that, and even still, clearly I'm worried. I'm like, ah, man, this can't be real. He might rap. He might do like some boom bap beats. Just, you know, chill. Just try to make enjoyable rap music. No, he drops Houdini, and I go to watch the music video like around 12:20, so 20 minutes after it drops. And when I tell you I want to stop it like 4 times while watching it, but I force myself to watch the whole thing just so I can like witness one of the worst things I've seen in rap this year. Truly, truly bad visuals, concept, song. So the premise is that I guess Slim Shady and Eminem from the Eminem show, those two alter egos, uh, are somehow they do a Doctor Strange teleportation thing where they show up in 2024, and for a while they kind of are fighting against each other, and then I guess they merge, and it's like the Eminem show jacket with the blonde hair and a black beard, by the way. So I guess it's a mix of all three. It's like current Eminem show, and Slim Shady. And the beat is a throwback Eminem show type beat, like a Without Me kind of thing. A lot of references to that. That's the era that is heavily drawing upon the Eminem show. Yeah, a lot of comic book pop ups. You know, shitty fonts once again. If there's one thing that Eminem is known for, is shitty fonts. And yeah, the whole point is that I guess he wants to do a Guess Who's Back Without Me, the real Sim Shady kind of a comeback or kind of a single, and expect it to work in 2024. And I'm not gonna lie, if that song ends up working, we are way more fucked up as a society than we realize. But let me keep talking about the song itself. The thing that I didn't like about it is a lot of people are like, he went back to what he knows. He went back to what he's good at. I'm not mad at him for that, especially after he's been trying to rap like Juice World in the past couple of songs, in the past couple albums. He has a song with Young M.A. for God's sakes. He's no longer working with Joyner Lucas, which is good. And Logic, get Logic out of here. Well, he has a song with Don Toliver. So at a certain point, I get it. At a certain point in the past couple of years, he's tried to make hit music. He's tried to like compete with the youngins, and now he's going back to what he knows. And again, I'm not mad at that. The only problem is that's an outdated sound. I don't give a fuck if it's your sound. I don't give a fuck if that's your tried and true method. It's been 20 years since the Eminem show. That's not a sound anybody wants to go back to. The beat is fucking awful. The music video is awful. It wouldn't be if this was 2004, right? 2003, 2004. If Eminem was still suing his mom, it would hit. It would be another hit by Eminem, by Slim Shady. But this shit is dated, bro. Like, nobody wants to hear this in 2024. That's what I thought when I finished watching the music video. And then I go to check all the social medias. And for the most part, people are happy that Eminem is going back to this style. Because I guess everybody at some point has an Eminem phase where they listen to like old Eminem music, especially if you're like 6. So it's drawing this sort of like nostalgic feeling. But it's not, but that's not, I refuse to believe that's true. Like, I think in theory, you think, oh, this nostalgic. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Right? That was catchy. There was blasting that song at the resort I was at earlier this month. It's a dated sound that I don't know why we're pretending that it's a good sound, that it sounds good. It doesn't sound good whatsoever. It sucks, actually. So that's one part of it, right? The visuals of the music video, you can tell it's a big budget music video and it's a huge treatment for it. But it's still, the visuals look shitty. The song, the beat itself is ass. I saw that Alchemist produced it. He might have done the keys or a certain bass line or something. It doesn't sound like an Alchemist beat. That shit don't sound like Wigman, I mean, from Scary Hours 3 for Drake. That shit don't sound like Meet the Grams. In, I guess, a little bit of the music video before I get into the controversies. He has the all-star white cast, right? He has Shane Gillis. He has Pete Davidson. The 2 hottest white boys in the game. So yeah, he's like, the only thing this was missing is Morgan Wallen, and then this would have been like White Valhalla. Like, this would have been the greatest thing in white world since sliced bread, and it still might be. It probably is. It is. I've been seeing a lot of people. Oh, I've been seeing a lot of people talking about, oh my God, I can't believe he's back. I can't believe he made it. I can't believe he made a good song. He didn't. Being tricked by nostalgia of a sound that was dated even a little bit in 2004. What are we doing here? Why do you want to hear a Without Me type beat in 2024? Go listen to Ian. He just dropped Magic Johnson. Go listen to that. That's what white kids are doing now. Listen to 2093 by Yeet. Why would I listen to a Without Me type beat when Yeet and Ian are dropping music? What the fuck are we doing, yo? Jack Harlow had a #1 single that at least, was listenable. He was doing a nostalgia play with that song too, because it was it sounded like the YOLO song, the YOLO Drake song. The motto. That's the name of the song. That's what white rappers are up to right now. And here fucking 50-year-old old ass Eminem comes and is like, let me show you my crotch in spandex. Yo, what are we doing, yo? And then now Eminem is trying to be edgy, which inevitably works. It's such a easy kind of grift. It's such an easy like play. Let me find some of the lines that he says. Because They're pretty they're spicy, spicy hot tamale. Let's see. Gotta hear this song. Still a white jerk. Pulling up in a Chrysler to the cipher with the Vicks perks and a Bud Light shirt. Oh, here it is. If I was to ask for Megan the Stallion if she would collab with me, would I really have a shot at a feat? I like that even Eminem knows. If you just want to be controversial, just say something about Megan Thee Stallion. But it hits different because it's a white man, yo. You're a white man. Stop talking about Megan Thee Stallion. Leave that for Drake. And Drake's bar was better. Can we be honest about that? Because now we got two examples of rappers trying to flip the Megan getting shot at her feet. What Drake said? That bitch lied about getting shots, but she's still a stallion. Versus, if she would I really have a shot at her feet? Ha ha! And now people are making excuses for Eminem on the timeline, being like, you know Eminem, you know this is a shout out. First of all, well, this is a Dom take. Dom, my podcast partner from Listen to This. Listen to This While You Shit podcast. When Drake did it, he was just rapping. It was just a flip of a bar. It was just a good bar. But nobody gave him the benefit of the doubt with that. They thought it was a diss. People are doing the same thing with this Eminem bar, but they're trying to be like, yo, come on, yo, this is how he shows love. That's not even true, because Eminem just disses women for no reason. All his beefs have been with white women. So if anybody was actually dissing, it's probably Eminem, but same thing for both, I guess. Let me see all the other, like, super scorching, edgy bars on this. Uh, but I will hit an 8-year-old in the face with a participation trophy. Am I listening to the Joe Rogan podcast in a song form? Who has talked about a participation trophy in 4 years? I feel like the participation trophy shit died during COVID. Because there were no trophies because everybody was dying indoors. There, oh, God. Okay, the whole world's turned into some Girl Scouts. The censorship bureau is out to get me. Yo, I can't believe people like this. I can't believe people like this. This is just a fucking Dave Chappelle stand-up routine in a song form. We gotta get these old fucks out of here. We gotta get them out. Oh my God. This is the chorus, by the way. Abra, abracadabra. I'm about to reach in my bag, bruh. Just like that, I'm back, bruh. Oh, God. Jesus Christ. I'm a bigger prick than Cacti B. I'm just pointing out the fucking bangers in here. Bumping R. Kelly's favorite group, the Black Guy Peas. I think it was around this time while I was watching the music video that I wanted to kill myself. I wanted to shoot myself in the head with a non-existing gun in my fucking cabinet. My transgender cat Siamese identifies as black but acts Chinese. I'm just gonna read you the bars and then you make up what you want about this. But you can all suck my dick. In fact, fuck them. Fuck Dre. Fuck Jimmy. Fuck me. Fuck you. Fuck my own kids. They're brats. People seem to get a kick out of that bar. Fuck my own kids. They're brats. Oh, a dad is dissing their kids. Classic Slim Shady. Got two balls as big as RuPaul's. Yo, what the fuck are we doing here, yo? Can we delete this song forever? Why are people telling me it's good? What the fuck is going on? This is like, I mean, let me tell you, it is his attempt at trying to relive the glory days, right? Like, this is what an Eminem song back in 2004 would sound like. So I guess I gotta give him props for doing a pretty close imitation of that. Because he's clearly a different guy than he was back then. I don't know why he's trying to pretend that he's like, I could get back into my Slim Shady bag. No, you can't. And I could tell he can't because he's still doing the fucking fast-ass choppy flows. That sucked. He's not doing the Superman flow. That's a great flow. He was flowing on that bitch. I'm not gonna lie, but the biggest takeaway I had from listening to this song and video was that we are living currently in a society that refuses to grow up. Nobody wants to grow up. And I think the internet has made it optional to grow up. I don't think you had to grow up anymore. Not when you're getting 2004 Slim Shady. When you're getting this, why would you ever want to grow up? Like, you would actually have to go out of your way to, like, try to be an adult now. The internet has made it too easy. Bro, the concept of a multiverse is this idea of, like, nothing ever dies and nothing's ever in the past. We can bring back anything. Even fucking Slim Shady ended without me, Eminem, the Eminem show Eminem. They use some sort of multiverse, like, portal shit to get into the video. That, to me, is the biggest symbol of, like, dog, nothing's ever dead. Nothing's ever old. Everything in the past can be the future or the present. We all live in a constant state, constant state of childhood wonder. We don't have to sacrifice anything. In this is like the extreme example of it, right? Like, this is where it becomes scary, where people are saying that this song is good because it made them, it reminded them of when they were 6 years old and they discover rap for the first time. If you're white or an immigrant, and you heard early Eminem, and you hear this, it immediately takes you back. I guess I'm trying to wonder why it didn't really work for me. Because I really did have a heavy Eminem phase. Honestly, you know what would have done it? Probably if it was those dusty fucking beats, those 90s dusty beats. If it was more a play on the real Slim Shady than Without Me. Because the Eminem show, like, era, that wasn't the album I was listening to when I was in my Eminem phase. It was always Slim Shady, the Slim Shady LP and the Marshall Mathers LP. I didn't really listen. I think I've yet to fully listen front to back to the Eminem show. So maybe that's what it is. It's just not my era. But it is the era to a lot of people. And I guess it's 2004. So if you were, what, 4? I mean, yeah, that, I guess that is like a generation of young kids that liked Eminem were probably growing up with the Eminem show and I think Relapse, Curtain Calls, whatever the fuck that album is. So I guess that's what this kind of nostalgia is working for some people. It's not working for me at all. I can see right through it. This shit sucks ass. It's awful. And it tells me that we're never going to progress as a society. Nobody's trying to make anything new. Nobody's trying to, like, iterate on something that exists and trying to change it. Everybody's just trying to make you feel like you were a 16-year-old. And I was a 6-year-old, actually. And I was thinking about this along with the phrase, make your inner child happy. That's a term in therapy of this idea of like, we got to get back in touch with our inner child, right? Because it's this idea of like, the world kind of hardens you up, and I think you should go back to the love and like bliss that you felt when you were a little kid, right? And then there's still this little kid inside you that wants to live life, had fun, love, do things like that, right? Unencumbered, uninterrupted by the world. When they say make your inner child happy, I don't think they're talking about media though. I think they're talking about bigger things like love, feeling protected, feeling safe, feeling worthy. They're not talking about wanting to listen to 2004 Eminem. And I think this is where we've gotten so far off track that I think people are now lumping that in with this idea of like, make your inner child happy by listening to Houdini in seeing Eminem cosplay as his two alter egos from 20 years ago. That's not what that means. That means something much more deeper and internal than enjoying a song or whatever. Yeah, man, we're cooked. We're cooked. Nobody wants to grow up. People are genuinely saying that this Eminem song is good. I can't stop looking at this fucking cover. It actually fully matches how shitty this song is. And I'm mad for not seeing it. All right. That's it.